Well, hey, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to the Blue Gamer Bluecast Morning Show. I'm your host, Adam Blue, 30 plus year video game enthusiast and industry analyst. And today, for July 25th, 2025, I'll run through the latest gaming news, what I've been playing, etc. So, morning, Ultronimus and Chris. Good to see you guys. That was the first level from Decap Attack on Sega Genesis, which is I forget if it was a sequel or a resprited Sega Master System game about a fox, or maybe I'm completely incorrect with what I'm saying, but that maybe is another video for another time. But yeah, today is Friday, so happy Friday, glad it's Friday. Crazy week. Yesterday on the Gundam Explained show, I was opening the starter decks for the Gundam card game. That was a lot of fun. I'm now feeling compulsive about needing to get a storage container for the cards because I don't like that I just have them in the plastic thing it came in. I'm waiting for Stephen and Midnight Hatter to have his little card holders on sale, but I might go stop at the card shop just to get something for now. But that's like physical stuff. That's not video game stuff. So let's jump into the video game stuff. And we'll start with what I've been playing yesterday. Nothing great. I didn't actually play a lot yesterday, but what I did play, again, Donkey Kong Bonanza. I didn't play Lightning Force. That was just already on the Switch when I turned it on. It was going, and then Wu Chang. That was just from when I played yesterday. So will I play more of it? Maybe after Donkey Kong Bonanza, but still, I feel like I must be at the end of Donkey Kong Bonanza because the 23 hours is not me. One time I went back to a couple worlds to get more bananas, but I'm really just going through, and I'm not really. I'm spending maybe half. I don't know how to measure what I'm trying to say, but I will spend about 50% more time than it takes to do the objective to just kind of wander the map, dig, and do stuff. There's really a lot more to do. So I really think Nintendo purposely designed this game to be just, maybe that's the wrong word. I was going to say bloated. And I said this yesterday. I do think, I feel like sometimes there's too much in this game. But is that even the right thing to say? I think it's just because, like I was saying yesterday, sometimes there's some puzzles or gameplay elements that I'm just not going to remember, just because there's just so much to do in the game, and some of it is just really basic and simple that you're not going to take everything in. So I almost feel like they could cut the game up to be where here's all the strongest stuff to do. I don't know. D64 tier collectathon. Well, Tronos, I'm curious if you played Mario Odyssey, because since Mario Odyssey, they've made these games where it's ridiculous how much stuff there is to get, to the point to where, like I'm saying, some things are as simple as you just hit a switch and, oh, there it is. That's the puzzle. And saying, well, it's almost like just to collect, and it takes away from gameplay. But I mean, that's me getting super critical, and I think it's okay just because I'm already saying Donkey Kong Bonanza is my game of the year. But I don't like this sort of quick dopamine thing we've seen mobile games do, Mario Odyssey, Donkey Kong Bonanza. I would rather them have strong moments to collect your bananas or stars, if you want to go Mario, whatever they called the thing in Odyssey. Now, I don't play Mario games anymore. Oh, okay. Yeah, so... And that's what's interesting. Nintendo does a good job of reiterating, and no one else in the industry seems to be. And it's not a matter of copying; it's a cohesiveness within the mechanics of the gameplay. Most games don't do. Okay, we'll move on from that. But Donkey Kong Bonanza, they nailed it. Okay, so Battlefield 6 apparently got announced, or I think a video went out. Yeah, there's a Steam page for it, and the video is just some narrative thing, so it's like there's nothing about it at all that's making me go, oh. So I'm just gonna wait. The July. Okay, so there's a leaked date of October 10th for Battlefield 6 to come out. That makes sense. That's a good time frame, I think. July 31st will be the multiplayer trailer. So I guess what they did before that was just here's a cinematic, which again, I, I don't think these do anything. Because there's no reason for me to be excited about Battlefield 6. Like, if I look at what they're showing here, this could be just any other FPS war game. There is nothing unique even about the cover, just having the blue and the orange or the artwork. So in that, in relation to Donkey Kong Bonanza and how much that's working for Nintendo, I think one of the main things EA's missing here is iterating. But again, they could come out with more details and it's completely amazing. But so far, if you just look at the CGI trailer they dropped and this artwork for the cover, I don't think they learned anything. So, I mean, yeah, because look at the other covers of the Battlefields. You got the blue and orange. Yeah, we will see. Okay. What else did I have pulled up? Because I don't think there's too much. I think I'm going to jump into a game. Xbox is expected to announce more game ports to other platforms, including Nintendo Switch 2 and PS5, in the coming weeks. So I wonder, there's supposed to be a Nintendo Direct or something that may not happen. Would that be the place where Microsoft would announce some Switch 2 games? Is it going to be, as someone said down here, Gamescom? So I guess on one hand, for me, it doesn't matter if Xbox games get released on Switch 2 to the degree of I already have the PC and the Xbox with Play Anywhere. If the Switch 2 is going to incorporate Play Anywhere, right, where I could play, I almost don't think it's going to do that, at least yet, unless there's some deal Microsoft made. I think Game Pass would have to be part of that or something. That could be something we hear. I don't know. But other than that, I think that what would work is, I don't know. I'm trying to think personally. For me, it almost doesn't matter that Xbox games are coming to the Nintendo Switch 2, but I think that's cool though for everyone. So yeah, I guess that's kind of my take on that. Hey, Talos Mobius. Hey, yeah, that's right. So hold up, GBO2. So I was just looking that up, and I wonder if maybe it's not because it's not popular, but it's on YouTube. So let me pull it up. So basically, I was watching this thing this morning. GBO2 had their little anniversary event thingy, and they showed off the Crossbone Gundam, which again, it's like I wouldn't think they'd go this far, but now I know everything's off the table, on the table. What is that term? Again, another reason why I do want to jump back into GBO2, but again, every time I do to get these new suits, I don't get any new suits, so I don't really feel like playing. So if there's a way, there's a few like the Gundam EX. I think there's a strike. There's a bunch of things that I would play more if I could get a hold of it. Unless this is something to do with it, but it's in Japanese because it's showing a handful of suits I don't have. Most of these I don't think I even have. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then some gameplay of the Crossbone itself, which it's awesome. And then I see this map. Oh, look at that. In what you know what? I might need to do a test later to see if what Crossbone is that modeled off exactly. It could be the real grade. It could be the metal build. We know the Hi-Nu was actually based off the metal build. I might test it out later, but man, it's saying how we've actually hit 500 MS. So 500. Wow. That's crazy. Anyway, would love to get back into this if I can figure out how to play as new suits. I mean, that's mainly it. Okay. Hey, JMKLX, good to see you. Okay, so yeah, again, oh yeah, here's this other bit of news. We're not going to read the leak, but Resident Evil movie leak reveals link to games, which that's cool. So I heard a rumor it takes place between 2 and 3. Oh, yeah, because at first we heard that the movie isn't going to take after one of the games, but it's because the idea is it links to the games. Um, and apparently, I read this comment. I don't know how true it is. Sony is paying Zach Kreger, the director, $20 million to create the film. 20 million. James Gunn had a salary of 15 million for Superman. But also he's this co-CEO, so there's that too. But still, when it comes to how much you're paying someone to, let's see. Wait a minute. He's doing Weapons Barbarian. Yeah, this is going to be amazing. Potentially. Interesting. Wait, so did he do Companion? No, because this is director, so he might have produced it. But is he really doing Weapons? Yeah, okay. And then Barbarian, that was him too. There's a lot of potential for this Resident Evil movie then. I'm actually pretty pumped about that. Okay, they are giving away daily some great MS starting today, Adam. Throughout this week, you have a chance to get the Atlas, have it, Phoenix. I don't know how. So now you say I have those, and in 2 weeks from now they're giving out 50 to. Okay, well, what I need to do then is probably start logging in at least once a day to and try to remember to do that. Because I do think if I unlock like the Crossbone and those other suits, F91, the Gundam EX, I think I'd be more willing to play just because I want to do something new and different. I imagine when they say between 2 and 3, they mean between the periods people are knocked out during 2 and 3. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really know much about that lore. And to be honest, I don't know too much Resident Evil lore. I just know enough. We don't talk about the last movie. It never happened. Those movies. Well, that movie I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I didn't even watch that one. Those previous ones were pretty fun, even though even back then I was like, it's not totally Resident Evil, but okay. All right. Let's get into some gameplay. We're gonna play a game. Shout out to Ultronymous. This is something I'd been looking out for, but he had posted. On the 31st, they're giving away 31 tokens. Plus more depending on total login days, which I have a lot of login days, but maybe not that much. Resident Evil 2 and 3 happen currently alongside Outbreak, but during RE2 and 3, there are stretches of time when playable characters knocked out. Yeah, so, well, I think the idea is it's not going to be any... What they're trying to say is it's not going to be anyone from Resident Evil games. So it's going to be... It takes place, I guess, during 2 and 3. Maybe that's what they meant specifically, but it's not going to have... It's going to be like a separate story. So that'll be interesting to see what that's about. Okay, let's jump in. We're going to jump into G Rebels. I got the demo running. Let's see. This is one that I've kept my eye on for a couple reasons. Let me mess with this. One being, it's an old school PlayStation game that they're kind of redoing. All right, well, it is taking its time, but that's usually what happens with these demos, especially if it's Unreal Engine. There we go. Okay, so far not seeing anything that says Unreal Engine, which is pretty neat. Okay, graphics. Everything's on Ultra. I'll just keep it on that. Okay. What? That made no sense. Okay, I just want to make sure, I'll... What the... Yeah, the controls are a little weird. What I really just want to do is invert. Wait. But it's already done on purpose? Okay, let me just do that, because I don't know. Wait, what? These control buttons make no sense. Alright, let me just get into the game. Start with the rookie. Okay. There's a little demo jank, but I'll let that pass. It's using PlayStation buttons for the interface. The rumor sounds dumb, but we don't know exactly what it's going to be like. And you know what? I don't know how much of it is a rumor, because apparently it's a leak. It's the actual leaked connections between the games and the movie. Which is pretty cool, because you know, if they're going to make a Resident Evil movie, you would really want them to start at the beginning. So if they're not going to start at the beginning and do some little side story.
Forward thrusters unlocked. Limited to 10%.
All right. This is cool. Because I'm actually having to push forward.
Point your nose up, down, left, and right.
Main Skyblade controls unlocked. Expecting
There we go.
Whoa.
Holy moly. This controls great.
Let's try the directional thrusters.
Too bad it's telling me, like, keyboard controls, because I'm using a gamepad. Okay, RB is to go up.
Okay, let's do a test run with the fast descent and descent boosters.
Okay, that makes no sense. Well, maybe it does. RB's to go up, down on the D-pad is to go down. Yeah, we'll see.
Turbine boost unlocked.
That's not bad. Okay, what's boost? Because I'm trying to figure out the controls. Okay. Oh, there we go. It's you click in while moving forward. Oh, look at that. We got some Blade Runner stuff going on.
Let's push things a little. I'll spawn some waypoints.
Cool. I love the fake company names that look real.
Display to reach them as fast as possible.
Tactical display unlocked.
So it looks like you have to hold in the boost.
Okay. Speed up to reach the next waypoint a bit faster.
Oh, VR support. That's a good idea. I'll have to check. Because I'll be able to use the MetaQuest 3. Man, I'm loving the way this looks and feels. This is the stuff I want out of Gundam, you know?
That was too slow. Directory will never approve this duct for active duty. Let's try again.
Oh, I have to go really quick? Okay. Oh, didn't.
Speed up to reach the next waypoint a bit faster.
Okay. I'm speeding.
Move to waypoint C.
Alright. Oh. kind of don't like how the boost necessarily works, because it's like I have to click in the thumbstick, but it's hard to tell if, yeah, like am I not gonna make it? Yeah, wow, right.
Directory will never approve this duct for active
Okay,
duty.
let's do this
Let's try
again.
Tactical display unlocked.
Oh no! Oh, okay, that was close.
Speed up to reach the next waypoint a bit faster.
Okay. I think I'm speeding up. Oh my gosh, not now. So the speed stops at 700 SPD.
Move to waypoint C.
Liquid silver, the energy you need to master all challenges. Delicious.
Only one more. Watch the time limit.
Alright. Okay. I'm at 700, it's the max it can go. I'm gonna keep it there, and I have to like keep the thumbstick clicked in and pushed forward. It's not that enjoyable. And then using the D-pad to go down, I think the controls are just messed up.
Zulu Tango 1, we have a distress call from Paracorp. Sounds like they got some out-of-control maintenance drones. They were last seen over the open sea, so we don't expect trouble for air traffic, but let's neutralize them anyway. I'll feed you the coordinates.
Yeah, that's some pretty good voice acting.
Receiving mission data.
Okay, M for
Is
map
their last known position.
is the start button.
X-Type should be able to get there in no time.
Okay.
Sector map unlocked.
Did a car just fly past me? That was pretty neat.
Stingray cannon unlocked.
Here they are. Take them down.
Okay. Sweet. We get to do some shooting. Oh. Alright, I'm a fan of how this feels to shoot. Wow. That felt great. It looks great.
Excellent work, Zulu 1. The X-Type was cleared for active duty. Check HQ for more missions.
Okay. Nice.
If you are ready for more missions, just open your map to find Octane HQ or to stop by the upgrade shop to mod your Skyblade. They got new weapon systems, engine upgrades, and all the latest tech to further enhance your X-Type.
Nice.
I marked both locations on your map.
Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the headquarters up here. I think that's what that is. Yeah, you have to keep it clicked in while pushing forward to boost. So this would probably work better with the flight stick, which I have. I have the Thrustmaster for the PS5, for VR. Okay, I wonder if I can land over here. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh. Watch briefing. Okay, the A button is Y.
Completing the test procedures with the new X-Type. Now it's time to try this beast in real life. On your first official mission as an Octane agent, you will be sent on a standard patrol.
Okay.
Zulu 1, this is Mission Control. Welcome to your first assignment. Let's take it slow for today. Fly to the Plaza District to meet Eli Carter, your new patrol partner. Eli will familiarize you with the details.
Yeah, later I might either mess around with the control options or use a flight stick. I don't know. But I wonder if it's easier to play mouse and keyboard. That could be one thing. It's very interesting just to think the different control options one could
Hey
have.
there, if it isn't the new kid, I'm Carter. Welcome to Octane Patrol. Why the fuck are they letting you fly an X-Type? I've never seen one of these in the air before. They've been letting me rot on this discarded Viper for ages. Never questioned Directorate's decisions, I guess. Anyway, let's start our patrol.
I love the way just the vibe of this, just flying around. They nailed it. And I wonder if you could even go into third-person mode, which I would love to do, just to kind of see the ship as I'm flying. But I like both.
This is Davos main port. There's a lot of riffraff here. Smugglers, human traffickers, you name it. We have an arrest warrant for a human trafficker named Carlos Mendez. His Skyblade was identified by port authorities a few hours ago, so we're a little late to the party. Still, let's check a few blades to make it look like we got this.
Okay.
Delta scanner unlocked.
Scanning a Skyblade is easy. Simply aim at the vehicle, but instead of shooting, trigger the Delta scanner. Keep the small circle in the larger diameter until the process is complete. No
Also
need
the
to
A
scan
button,
me.
I think. Did I do that right?
Hey, stop that!
I didn't do that
You're a
right.
rookie, will you please stop fooling around? Scanning a Skyblade is easy. Simply aim at the vehicle, but instead of shooting, trigger the Delta scanner.
Oh,
Keep the small circle
see
in the
that
larger
lightning?
diameter until the process is complete.
Oh my. Okay. Oh wow, there's a lot of storms coming in. That's cool. Okay, I can't get this scan to work. Let me
Scanning a Skyblade is easy. Simply aim at the vehicle, but instead of shooting, trigger the Delta scanner. Keep the small circle in the larger diameter until the process is complete. Be careful, man.
shot him again. Yeah, I don't know if just the button is not working.
Scanning a Skyblade is easy. Simply aim at the vehicle, but instead of shooting, trigger the Delta scanner. Keep the small circle in the larger diameter until the process is complete. Hey, rookie, watch out.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, so let's say maybe I'm just looking at the wrong vehicle. I think he wants me to do it to him. Scan 5 Skyblades in the port area. So.
Scanning a Skyblade is easy. Simply aim at the vehicle, but instead
that a
of shooting,
Skyblade?
trigger the Delta scanner. Keep the small circle in the larger diameter until the process is complete.
There we go. Do I get close? Keep saying out of range. Well. Let's see if there's some other vehicles
Scanning a
around
Skyblade
here.
is easy. Simply aim at the vehicle, but instead of shooting, trigger the Delta scanner. Keep the small circle in the larger diameter until the process is complete.
Oh, did you see a rainbow? Oh, here we go. Back here, it has created a larger circle. And then it went away. So...
Scanning a Skyblade is easy. Simply aim at the vehicle, but instead of shooting, trigger the Delta scanner. Keep the small circle in the larger diameter until the process is complete.
Okay. Did that work? Because it's exactly what I've been doing. I guess you have to be a certain distance away. Let me try it on something else.
Scanning a Skyblade is easy.
Okay, there we go.
Simply aim at the vehicle, but instead of shooting, Trigger the Delta scanner. Keep the small circle in the larger diameter until the process is complete. There you go. The data readout is displayed on your upper monitor.
How close do you have to be? Okay. So you can't be...
I don't think we'll find Mendez here.
Alright. So, is it... They said in the port. Is there a port here? I mean, I'm at a port. I just don't see what it's referring to. Although I'm having fun figuring it out, that's for sure. Okay. So I guess it's really just these vehicles flying around. But I guess understanding the distance I have to be.
Okay, one more. That should be enough. No use. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. Let's move on.
I love this. I love that you can... You just see the other people flying around. Alright, what time is it? It is 8:32. I do have to go. So yeah, we spent a lot of time here, me trying to figure out how to ping a vehicle or scan a vehicle, but this is cool. This is definitely day one. How do I get out of this? Oh, it says escape exit to main menu, but if you click escape, it takes you out of that. So, demo controls. Hope you enjoyed this first playtest of G-Rebels. I did 100%. Let's look at this real quick. Okay, I'm on the demo page. Let's actually go to the actual page. It just says release date 2025. There's not too much time left, so hopefully that will happen soon. I dig this. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. That was a lot of fun. I will see you next week, so have a good weekend, and yeah, see you later.